This is the motor controller for the Smithy 1340 Granite. So I bought the lathe knowing that the controller was not working. The only thing that I knew is that the gentleman that sold it to me tried to repair the board. He tried to replace this filter coil. It looks like it was shorted with the tool while it was powered, but I don't know. It seems like he tried to install this new coil without taking the board apart from the heatsink. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to do, separate the MOSFETs and the bridge rectifier from the heatsink. I'm going to unscrew this 6 MOSFET through these holes on the board. There's also one screw holding the bridge rectifier. Let me take it off as well. This should free the board from the heatsink.
Well, visually inspecting, I don't see any open traces or shorter traces. The only thing that I can see is that the filter coil wasn't soldered properly to the board. So what I need to do is just unsolder or just take it off of the board and try to sand the ends of the copper wires, get the varnish off of it, and then just solder it properly back onto the board.
Oh well, seems like the fuse blew up. So I think it's back to the drawing board. So very well guys, by a process of elimination, because I had no other choice, I could determine what the cause of the fuse being blown is 2 caps. Hi guys, so I went this morning to try to get these caps from my favorite electronic parts store, Tanner, and they didn't have them, so I think the only way was to order them. So I already placed an order on eBay for a couple of these caps. They cost around $7 each plus shipping, so there'll be a total of $20 for these 2 caps. So hopefully that'll solve the problem, and if it does, then it's worth the money. If not, well, I keep looking for the problem on the board. So hopefully nothing else will be damaged. So I'm suspecting that putting those caps back on and the fuse doesn't blow, hopefully the motor will spin. So we'll see, but that's how it's going right now. Okay guys, so I got the package right here with my capacitors. So it's a good thing. We're gonna put it together, see if it works. If it works, if not, we're gonna have to keep trying. What the hell? What is this? There you go. Okay. 250 volts, 1000 microfarads, and physical size is the same, just slightly shorter, but I guess very close. Great, so it's time to put it together and see if it works. So, oh boy, look at this. Okay, let me go ahead and put it together, and I'll text you when I finish. Very well, see if I can put it together here. So alright guys, so we got everything hooked up here, and that's I think this is a moment of truth. So let me go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. Hopefully it won't blow the fuse. Alright. Okay. So, alright, so let me just turn it on first. Okay. Seems like it turned on. And it's humming. Alright. Kind of weird, but I'll then go in reverse. Yeah. Seems like a bearing or something. I don't know. Okay, let's see if I get the mill head. Which one is it? This one. Alright, let's see if that mill head works. Cool. Well, it's alive, so it's a good thing. I don't want to spin it too fast or anything like that because I'm familiar with it, and I don't know if it's gonna blow up on me or something. But I think I got it working as far as the electronics. Okay, guys, so here it is. I got the controller all put together and bolted on the lathe properly.
Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. This is gonna be all for this video. I hope you like this sort of content. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do so, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.